Oh, day 86 of walking. Let's go. 86. Whew, boy. So, it is so nice and cool out. I remember when I got the bed, but I didn't have to wake up in the middle of the night. I actually hit the alarm once. I was actually contemplating on walking after work, but I thought, first off, I thought that because my phone was not charging. Yeah, I had it plugged in and it was plugged into the wall, and the charger is. So I'm like, well, that sucks. So it's currently charging right now. But I was like, wait a minute, this phone is charged because I had it charging the whole time because I bought an extra fast charger. These fast chargers are amazing. God, I love these. And yeah, by the time I get home, my phone will be charged, I'm sure. I'll let you know if it's not. But I was like, do I want to walk? And I'm like, you know what? Yes. Because, what the heck? Because I don't want to walk after work on my last free Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. So, how did yesterday go? Yesterday felt super long. I was getting angry. My daughter came home, told her to clean if she wanted to have her overnight because the house looked like shit. She did. So, when a friend's mom came over, looking nice by the way, I told her she could. Then her mom just wanted to sit there and talk. I'm like, oh my god, social interaction, I don't know what to do. And then as we were talking, my neighbor came over and gave us fried green tomatoes and zucchini. I'm not a big fan of zucchini, but the tomatoes, yes. And I'm not worried about the fried part. It's not enough to ruin anything. Plus, she was nice. I only ate the one. Gave my friend's mom, my daughter's mom's friend, you know what, my friend, a one of the tomato thingies. And yeah, we're like, this seasoning's really good. And not to sound racist, I'm like, I don't think you did this, but I'm in the back of my mind, I'm not gonna say that out loud. And then she's like, yeah, my neighbor behind us takes my tomatoes. And I'm like, yeah, you can use my tomatoes. Just bring some over when you're done. And I'm like, yeah, my neighbor behind me is black. Because I'm like, what I was tasting made me think down south cooking. I'm like, that's not your style of cooking. Because they've cooked before and had us eat stuff. And it's not bad, but there's not enough, like, je ne sais quoi. Don't worry, I'm not knocking my neighbors. I fucking love them. And I even told my friend, like, it's so weird to me having neighbors that are nice and care. Because growing up, that was hardly a thing. I can only think of one neighbor, kind of. And that's it. I cannot remember a time ever where I had neighbors I would even look at, let alone talk to. But I did. So that was nice. Then after she left, I was going to play some games. But I don't think I ended up playing a game. Did I? No. I just kind of sat there. Started getting on my feelings. And then I went to bed. It was nice to sleep in my own bed, though. Like, she ain't here. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I'm not waking up with my back hurting. Yeah, I can't sleep on the couch anymore. One of the wooden things fell. And it's like at an angle, like a house, where if you lay on any part, like it raises your back, which I'm sure is good for my back. But since I roll around in my sleep, when I want to sleep on my side, that's a no. Yeah, and I can now confirm for sure that I do not sleep on my chest, because, oh boy. Like, I'll lay down and read a book or watch a video like that sometimes, but shortly after, I'll roll to my side. I have a thing that holds the phone. It attaches to it clips to the desk and attaches to my phone when I put my phone in it. And it holds the phone there. And so I was watching a video until the video started watching me. I love that saying. It really is a nice, cool day. And there's no sweat at all. I've been drawing a lot lately during work. And so I'll be doing that today. I was trying to find excuses to play the Switch 2. I don't know, man. I just don't have a reason to. I made a mistake, though, now that I'm thinking about it. I said I would not play any of my used games in it, and I do have a used game. So I had lost, sorry, it was stolen, my case of games. And I'm like, well, I gotta rebuy them all. And I've been trying to, but I'm like, I've given up, because I'm like, you know what? I don't play the Nintendo enough to merit me wanting to get them again. But before I stopped, I had gotten Mario Odyssey again. I'm like, cool, great, awesome. I will play this. And I played it on my original, what is it called? OLED Switch. Everything fine. But then I put it into my Switch 2, and I haven't started it up yet, because when I put it in, it needed an update. I was like, ugh. And then I went to draw, and then it got busy at work. I don't know if I should continue, because that's a used game. And while there's nobody around here that would, that I think that knows about game dumping, which is legal, by the way. I don't know if I should continue. And now here's the thing. Here's my thought process on game dumping. If you want to dump your game onto something, you bought the game, it is yours, you do whatever you want. But if you sell the game, you no longer have a copy of that game. So why would you continue to use it? Like if I dump the game, and I have before, but I have every single game, not the Switch, because I don't have any way to dump games on the Switch, but like older systems, older games, save files, those, yeah, because I don't want to lose them in case my hard drive fails or whatever storage in the system fails, and it has, and I've been able to retain it. If I lost all of my data for, it was the GameCube, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I would be up in arms. I mean, I guess I did lose it, but again, I backed it up before I did. So, and I still have the copy, like the original disc of my brain's not working today. I still have the original disc for Crystal Chronicles. I love that game, by the way. They did it dirty when they re-released it for the Switch or PS4 or whatever. It is trash. And it's not a Nintendo thing. It is 100% a Square thing. All we wanted was our own copy of, a good copy of the game. It's right there. We're all multiplayer. You know what? Do us a favor and put it on Steam. Because if you put it on Steam, we'll fix it. And that's sad that we have to fix it. I'm a modder. I go in and make games better. I actually go through the files. I'm like, hey, why do they do this silly shit? That's dumb. I also find it funny when they go, you don't know game development. Actually, I do. I 100% do. You don't, because you're just the marketing manager. So you can't even speak on that behalf. And you're definitely not speaking for them, because they know what they're doing, because they've complained to you about not getting enough time to do what they want to do. Shut the fuck up. But I just could not fathom selling my games. I like it when other people do sell their games. Like, you know what? They're done with it. They're not people that would want to hold on to a collection, and that's fine. Are you selling it for a decent price? Like, if they sell it for a little more than what it's worth, believe it or not, that's fine. Like the game, what's an example? I'm gonna do something unrealistic. Let's say Hollow Knight, you buy Hollow Knight, a physical copy. Hollow Knight is $15. Let's say you wanted a physical copy. Oh, hi sign, by the way. Let's say you wanted a physical copy, and the store stopped selling them because they're out of print, which is another thing I just don't understand, but okay. And someone's like, yeah, I got it. I'd like $25 for it. Yeah, $10 more. He held on to it. It's in good condition. Yeah, sure. Because I still think the game was worth $25. Now, when somebody sells a game for $200, $300, then we have a problem. Like, because if I'm buying from you, you are now going to tell me why you are charging this much for a game that sometimes is in bad condition. And if they're like, if they hear the words, I don't have to tell you anything, well, I don't have to buy from you. I will go find it somewhere else for a cheaper price. There's still scalpers who have things that they haven't sold because nobody's going to buy it at the price, and good for them. Like, hey, now you have this thing that you can't sell. It's going to be hilarious that when you die, it goes into a bargain bin, and then we find it at a local Goodwill. That sounds dark, and I'm hoping that it came across that way. Scalpers are shitty people. I'm going to go buy 50 copies of something. Now, if you had a copy of a game and it just so happened to go up in price and you sell it, you're shitty, but at least you played it and you didn't go out and buy 50 million copies of something. And you know what's weird? I just buy games to give to people. Well, I used to. I can't do it anymore. Like, I'd be like, hey, here's a bundle. Play this game because I think you need to play it. Of course, not everybody is going to do that or can do that. Hell, I just said I can't do it anymore. I will be able to next year. But I just want people to enjoy things. Now, the games I buy for people are on Steam because it's easier just to be like, hey, here's a bundle, bam. I'm not going to go out and buy games to physical games to give to people. If I go out and buy physical games, it means that I'm ready to start my store where people can come in and play games. Which is another thing, by the way. I still want to open up a store where people can do that. Wouldn't it be nice? There used to be a place here called Pro Tournament League, or just PTL for short. Through happenstance, we found out that the guy running it was married to my cousin, who I didn't even know was my cousin. So I started working, not for him, with him, just because of my expertise in, like electronics, gaming, financing, DIY stuff. And he eventually sells it to an idiot who just ran it into the ground. It was tragic. What happened was we were in the mall, and then we got kicked out by H&M, who needed more space. And then what's weird was the space that they needed was just, and I cannot emphasize this, less than 5 feet. Because we go to that space after they got done building everything, like everything is still there. We see where the wall moved over less than 5 feet. And so we get kicked out to where, and I find this hilarious, we took over a Spirit Halloween, not the other way around. It was in the same area. It was in the same parking lot. So you either park in the parking lot and go forward to go to the mall, or backwards to go to us. We were right next to a Staples. We shared the same building, and it was terrible. We were a gaming store that lived off of the internet because we held online tournaments, and that building did not have internet in it. The internet that people had before were Wi-Fi boxes that they would have to get from insert company here. But we needed a hard line because with at least 10 computers, because 5 on a team for like League of Legends or just insert game that has multiple people in it, plus our main computer, to run the business, plus the consoles that are there that need the internet. A Wi-Fi box ain't going to cut it. And so when he sold it, he sold it then. And because he was like, something about moving or yada, yada, yada. He saw the writing on the wall. I did too. I'm like, man, this is going to go down. But then he sold it. I'm like, wait. Well, one, why didn't you sell it to me? Instead of some random guy that you just met on the street. Like, literally random guy. He didn't even came in before. And I still wanted to work there because, that was my escape from my life at the time. Because life at the time was pretty bad. So I'm like, okay, I'll see how this goes. Besides, without me, the place falls anyway. And so I was there till the final days where he was able to move us back into the mall. It was a far smaller place. At least the place that we were in, the Spirit Halloween building, was actually larger than the space that we were at in the mall. And it was cheaper too. We just couldn't get internet there. So it means we were dying, because why would you come in to play an online game if we're not online? Don't get me wrong, that's understandable. So we had to move. But after he did, he would hardly come in and would manage. I was about to say micromanage. I'm like, no, he wasn't even there. You can't micromanage from your house. He would have a sell cars that would come in, and the cars that we were selling were worth hundreds. And I'll tell you a fun story afterwards. But eventually he stopped coming in at all. He couldn't pay me, because at that point he actually was paying me. And he's like, I can't pay you. I'm like, the fuck you can't? He goes, we're also closing. I'm like, and after getting angry about it, he goes, would you accept the VR headset? I'm like, yoink. And then we were in the process of closing things down. And the thing is, though, he never came in to finish. And so we had all this stuff that needed to be thrown out. But I'm like, well, I'm definitely not throwing all this stuff out. So the consoles, like, I took so many computers and so many cards worth thousands of dollars just because he's like, yo, you can all just keep it all. I'm like, dude, there's thousands of dollars. You're going belly under. We found out that he got his money from some guy that passed, yada, yada, yada. And he just squandered it. He was also stealing from Walmarts and whatnot and got caught. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? What is going on here? And so I got most of it because I was second in command. Third. Because at that point, I was like, dude, I don't think I want to keep coming here and working for this dude. Like, we're not getting new customers in. He's alienated the ones that we currently have. Like, it used to be bustling and fun, and now it's dead. There's a place called Nerd HQ. That is a spiritual successor, because some people that went to PTL did end up there. I ended up going much later. And okay, I did end up going much later to check it out, and it's in a small building, but they seem to be doing well. But I want a proper return to form. I want a building with at least 5 computers, 5 on one side, 5 on the other, consoles on one wall, and a place to have my register and whatnot. That's my dream. And then on another wall, I would have like board games where people can then just come in and play. Please do. I'm about to go to work. You'd be doing me a favor.
No. Death is never the answer.
Death is a question. The answer is yes.
How are you, my friend?
I'm okay. Your wife came over and gave us, me and my friend, fried green tomatoes. Very
The
nice.
lady across the alley?
Mm-hmm.
And they were terrible, right?
No?
Those are the best things ever. We gave her free rein to our garden.
Yeah, she told me.
That's where she gets them.
And I was like, these tomatoes look familiar. And then I was eating them, and I'm like, the seasoning on this, I'm like, not to be mean, I'm like, this does. I'm like, I don't think you guys are the down south flavor type of people. And he goes, oh yeah, it's laid behind. I'm like, that makes sense.
Now it all comes together, yeah. No, she did a great job, man.
No, it was really good. I can't do the zucchini, but I did eat everything else, and that was good.
Yeah. Hey, it's good for neighbors to share.
Exactly, and I thank you guys for it. I was just sitting on
Don't thank us. I mean, we just shared what we were shared with.
Well, I don't ever see her, but I still thank her for coming over and sharing that with me, because I was just sitting on the couch, on the porch, just looking like a sad sack. I'm like, would you like some? I'm like, yes. All right, I must go to hell.
All right, my friend. See you in the next go.
Yep. He's like, and those were the worst things ever. I'm like, no. Yeah, it's so good. All right. Oh, wow, my walk was only 26 minutes. Cool beans. All right, I will talk to all you peoples later. Tonzo Koide.